There it is. Alright. Hope everyone's doing good today, tonight, regardless of what your time zone is. Before I announce what I have in mind, I would like to have more people actually watch the stream first before I announce it. Or I'll talk about it later once more people join in, or rather. Because I'm doing a 2-pair run. Wow. Really good card. Okay. Diamond's 2-pair run. Alright. Wait for 2. Wait. Oh, come on. Where is... I need more diamonds out right now. Hello, DJ Hunter. Hope you're doing good, dog. I'm gonna wait for more people to join in the stream. Oh, goodbye. But no, I hope you're doing good. I'm gonna wait for more people to join on stream before I say what I have in mind. Okay, I guess I'm doing a spades type run now, which is fine. Hello, Echo. Hello, Adrian. You know what else has Burst Strike? my mother. No, I'm just kidding. V/Slasher and Splatoon 1. But no, hello. We'll get like a couple more people in, and then I'll say what I have in mind, or what I have in mind. But you're so real for that, Adrian. Actually, I should theoretically keep. Fucking knew it. My mom. Bowser's really good. Yoink. But you know, I do hope that everyone's having a good day though. But as I keep saying, I'm just gonna wait for more people to hop in before I have to yap about whatever I need to. Final student mental is barely 0. Sorry to hear that. There we go. Actually, I haven't included that 4 in there. But alright. Oh, you're shitting me. That's fine. Also, could you like maybe could you also like maybe okay, sure, I can turn it up. Just let me do this. There we go. Is that better for my mic? And then for my audio, I'll cool. Yeah, I apologize about that. Destroy 2 cards, that's what we want. But no. I don't even know. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know how I'm gonna start off with talking about what I have in mind. Like, genuinely. I'm glad the audio's better then. I had to make sure. Bro, give me... That's not much better either. Yo, first time catching you stream. I found you from your Zipcaster on everything vid. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Well, welcome. Roguelikes are fine. I fuck with Hades any day. I just like the Gretchen a lot. Yeah, no, I get that. No, I get that. I think there's a couple roguelikes I like though. Like I'm also a huge fan of Enter the Gungeon. As an example, I'm an absolute slut for that game. If I'm being honest. But yeah, no. I'm trying to think. No, I meant to play it. I'm so fucking stupid. I didn't even realize what I was doing. Whatever, just go for this. That's not even queen. Oops. Come on, get out. Yeah, you know, I'm just gonna start a new run. I don't fucking care. This run's kind of scuffed. But what I want to talk about, so let's go over something. Let's go over the mod pack real quick, right? I do agree with Big Swig with Zip would one be awesome too. Yeah, no, I think Big Swig, even though a Zipcaster would work really well with it, I think that it would still favor another special. Like, I feel like there's a bunch of other support specials that I would want because it's a support role, but if given Zipcaster, it would make it a lot more of a Slayer type focused weapon. Thoughts on Enter the Gungeon 2 trailer? Yes, please. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked about that game, all things considered. Swig with Zip would attract Zip and paints and base kit. Oh, okay then. But DNA is really fucking good. Yes, please. I've been very surprised how many... Yeah, no, a lot of people... I mean, I felt like Splatoon 2 especially blew up like the entire Splatoon franchise as a whole. Because it's on the Switch, and like the Switch is the way more successful console than the Wii U would ever be. So, that's probably the reason why. Fucking me. Get out. Bro. Okay. How about... Yeah, that makes still... Yeah, it would be better than Carbon, 100%. But issues with Carbon is that it's carried by Burst Bomb, and it needs Burst Bomb to be able to function as the main weapon. Hello, Cobalt. Yeah, hello, Cobalt. I don't know why assumptions, views, are rares, we'll try squad. Honestly, I think if you want to play... I think the only reason why people would want to buy Wii U is to only play games that are literally exclusive on the fucking what was it on the Wii U itself that is imported to Switch, and like the only feasible games I can think of that is never to come to Switch is like Nintendo Land and Splatoon 1, unless if Nintendo decides to remaster / remake Splatoon 1, then you quite literally don't have a reason to play that game. Like, I'm being so dead ass. Get the idea why. Yeah, no, it works in theory, but Carbon as the main weapon kind of just struggles. If it had Burst Bomb Zipcaster instead, it would work, but even then, I feel like Zuka is like the ideal special for it. Okay, there's enough people. So I want to discuss something like really important with the mod pack. So for those who didn't know, hi, my name is ZipSweep, and I've been making a mod pack that rehauls Splatoon 3 entirely in almost every way possible. Like, we're including new weapons, we're including new gimmicks, stages, well, not new stages, but we are reworking pretty much every stage. We are including new sub, we are including new weapons, we are rebalancing everything and try to fix whatever the hell is wrong with Splatoon as a whole. Even though Splatoon 3 is a pretty damn good game, I think that there is still a lot of issues with that game. And even though we can't make it quote-unquote perfect, it's still, we're gonna try to fix every little issue with it. Now, the mod inspiration comes from another mod for Super Smash Bros. Brawl, for those who might know as Project M. Project M was basically doing the same thing, except they made it more melee focused and more fast paced and more competitive, which is the same idea of which is we're trying to make ZipToon into. I would like to announce that the mod pack has been done for quite some time, if I'm being entirely honest. It's just one thing is that the trailer is not out at all because we have not been done with it, and the trailer is supposed to come out this month. And everyone's just kind of busy with their own thing, and I'm just like wondering like if I should just release more information on Blue Sky and whatnot, and like just grab the trailer as a whole and just like compile everything that was announced on Blue Sky into like one massive YouTube video, just showing off everything. Because the mod pack's I'm gonna be honest, chat, the mod pack's been done for literally in 4 days. It'll be done by a month at this point. But yeah, or it's not done. The only thing that's not implemented in the mod pack itself is two things. One, the music, which is not done, by the way. We still have a lot of work to do with music. And two, some stage reworks we have yet to do, because we plan to rework every stage in the game, and yet we only have 6 stage reworks out of 24, which I want to do more if that's possible. But it's at the very least, it's in a playable state. So that's all that matters, I think. Bit of a risk, it's up to you, whether you think it'll... Yeah, I'm gonna be real, Nintendo can suck my dick. I don't give a shit. They can take me to court. I don't care. They can fuck me all they want, son. Like, I'm done with... Like, I just don't really care if Nintendo tries to do anything against me. Like I don't know if you've seen like the disclaimer that I put on the original teaser trailer, which is like, it has a whole disclaimer. It's like, if Nintendo takes this down, they're little pussies, or like some sort of joke like that, or something like that. I'm willing to work with them in general. I read the message as the same exact thing. Yeah. But no, I'm not scared of Nintendo. I know the consequences could happen, and it's likely, but I'm still gonna maul with it regardless. Like, I really am not scared at all. Just trying to build one, two. Wait, what run is coming up? Okay, that's fine. Spades. He's doing a spades type run. Plus, if Nintendo takes down. Yeah. Yeah. Also, also another fun fact is that we finished third kits since like early December, late November. All of them function completely without any issues. And here's a little fun fact. For a while we've had issues with some sort of animations. Like like decal would still vertical slash, even though it should only horizontal slash. It would still vertical slash when it's charged. When charging, it's slash. But it's just funny to think about that. But we just recently fixed that, and like here, no, let me read off the bugs that we have because they're interesting. Let's see. Bugs. There are 3 bugs. My friend keeps telling me these games peak, but I don't know. What's your opinion? If you're talking about Balatro, I thought I didn't even understand what the hype around Balatro was like that. Like, okay, it's a card game. What big whoop? Who cares? But realistically, it's one of those games you have to try it to understand it. If that makes sense. But like realistically, there's only 3 bugs that's not even done, or that's not been patched, which I have no issues about. There's 3 bugs, which is platform bugs with some specials. For example, like it crashes the game if you're using it on top of super chumps, or like it destroys tactical, etc., etc. And then there's 2 weapons that have not been revealed yet, where that they will glide across the stage by accident if you do something certain, which is not intended at all. And in a good chunk of weapons, our custom weapons lag in the menu screen, and that's really it. That's literally it. There is no other bugs outside of that. The best benefit. Yeah, I agree, Adrian. Yeah, bugs are funny little things, I guess. Alright. Yeah, no, I have a lot more progress on my phone for Balatro than on PC, just because it's really accessible on my phone, versus instead of me going on my PC and just doing it from there. Creates random weird Joker. That's funny, sir. I'm fine with that. Yeah, why not? Creates a tarot card of. Oh. How much is Balatro? I think it's $15 on all platforms except phone, which is like 10, I think. So it's pretty cheap, all things considered. Yeah. Hello, Mel. But yeah, no, I want to discuss about. So I'm gonna talk about the mod pack. So again, I don't know what to do with it. Realistically, like I don't know if I should just like release it now and then just like update it through online and just like compile everything into like everything I upload to Blue Sky in one thing. So I'm just like confused on what I should do. We've been working for a bit faster though, not pointing out. Yeah, but like at the same time, a lot of us has been busy. In general, you know this. But yeah. Bipedal Squid DM'd me that he's not feeling the best mentally and was taking a bit of a break offline for a while. So there's also that. See my message prior to that. Let me reread. Can you send me which message? Can you add me on which message, Cobble? Bit unfortunate the music. Oh, yeah. I'm so stupid. I'm sorry. Bit unfortunate the music will probably be. Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, I see what you mean now. Oops. If only that was for my spades. But yeah, no. So I'm not sure what to do. A lot of it's been occupied with a lot of things in life. I'm in a teen teams programmer. Am I really curious? How does this work for multiplayer? I will talk about that later. At some further points, but we do have a system set up for people to play with each other online. So we figured that part out at least. Tomodachi live stream when? Whenever I feel like it. Ooh, perfect. And then look at that. I hope I marry Trotical. And who doesn't want that Trotical? Who doesn't want Trotical though? We love that guy. But I also want to talk about, so other than mod pack shit, there's also some other things that I want to talk about, like, for a serious moment. Well, good luck with that, but yeah. So, I'm gonna cut to the chase. I'm not, hold on, let me put on the serious background. Hi, this is my office, by the way, where I'm currently sitting at. But, some serious talk, though. I plan to not only ditch away or like separate myself from Splatoon entirely and focus on other things, but along with Smash as well. For the Smash reason, there's been a lot of drama going on with like a lot of just shitty stuff. Or not, there's not been a lot of drama recently, but a couple months ago, a player that I was a big fan of by the name of Hacks, he unfortunately killed himself because he was banned, just for no reason. Well, there is a reason, but it was really petty. And it was like, and he was like really depressed about it. And it's a long story. Long story short, Leffen, who was formerly also playing Smash, also just like kind of bullied him out of the game, I guess, or not bullied, but he caused Hacks to be banned over some sort of fights that he started, and it was just a really shitty situation overall. I'm not gonna get too much into it, but if you know the Hack situation, that's why I am stepping away from Smash and for Splatoon. And for Splatoon itself, the reason why I'm dipping away from there is because of there's a lot of people in that community, which I will not name, but there are a chunk of people in the Splatoon community that genuinely makes me really, really, really indescribably uncomfortable as a whole. Which again, I will not name, but at a later points, I might. It just kind of depends, like, when I do it, I guess. But when I do is gonna be the same day where I, like, permanently, or not permanently, but, like, mostly step away from Splatoon. Like, I'll dip back my toes into it once in a while, but, like, I don't want to be involved with Splatoon as a whole anymore, dog. I've been saying this for over a year at this point. Like, I'm not even kidding. I really am not just comfortable with Splatoon at all. As of right now. It doesn't make sense to you? Well, like, also another reason why, like, I won't, like, I don't know how to explain it properly if you meant with, like, the Hack situation. It's also just assholes like Leffen that makes me uncomfortable with the game itself too. And plus, like, you know about the loaf situation. Fuck loaf, by the way. But yeah, no. That as well. I don't know. There's a lot in my mind in general, but I don't want to be involved with Splatoon primarily anymore. Also, Smash as a whole has been kind of dry as a game. Like, the meta's not shifting. I might get back into Smash when a new Smash game comes out, or if they update Smash like heavily. But like, I'll still be like messing around with games like Rivals of Aether, because I still fuck with games like those at the very least. Thank you, Aniko. But yeah. Yeah. For sure. I appreciate the support at least, but before I do dip though, I do have some videos in mind I want to make. Like, again, I don't really care if Nintendo goes after my throats, but I want to do like a showcase of like the dev build of Splatoon 2, which I do have my hands on, by the way. Like, I've shown a little footage of that to online somewhere, probably Blue Sky. But for example, did you know that the camera is like somehow like indescribably better than the current camera we have in Splatoon 2 and 3? Like, I don't know how Nintendo fucked up and not included that camera in the final game for either Splatoon 2 or 3, but it is miles, and I mean miles better. It's not good as Splatoon 1, but I would be lying if I said if it wasn't pretty damn close. Are there other people who are on ZipToon that are gonna like take the helm when you go on other things? That's why I also wanted to talk. I almost forgot to talk about that actually. So I've explained this a little bit to the team earlier today about like what the plan was after. I think it'd be awesome if people used our mod pack as a base for their own, so they can create their own ideas and whatnot. And then this also includes like our weapons, and if they want to transform the weapons into something else entirely, they can. Or like if they want to like rebalance their game too, they can. If they want to change the kits, they can. And that's also including third kits. We included third kits for every fucking weapon you can imagine. They should make a sequel called ZipToon. Or Zip2. You're so rare for that. But I wasn't planning to announce this like later down this year, but I felt like it would have been wrong if I just like disappeared all of a sudden. I don't know. But I did want to like bring this up now before later. Stone card. I don't see any uses for stone cards. I have no idea who that is, if I'm being honest, so I do apologize. So, trying to get spades. That can be useful. Trying to think of like how I want my run to be based off, but I'll buy that for now. Can I go? No, I can't. What if I can, though? No. Okay. Oh, I was tripping, dog. That's... Oh, give me a... Oh, don't worry. In fact, I found out about Balatro because he said, and I quote, "It's a good game to play well." True, it is. It genuinely is, though. That can be useful for now, but for now... Okay, I had to make sure. But... yeah, no, I do plan to leave Splatoon entirely, and I want to try to find a new game that I can make content off. Like, a game that I can always just come back to. Well, but I want to find like a new game in the future to play with that I can always come back to and just like enjoy as a whole. Because like Splatoon, like for example, like people when they play Splatoon, they always get back on play more matches and whatnot and all that shit. But I have not found that game for me whatsoever. Ooh, this is really good. Alright. I'm gonna get rid of this. Snatch this. Now look, the synergy's there. Now if I can find something better than this. I want to prioritize this right now. Only problem, of course. Ultra Kill is the obvious pick. Movement based shooter with a great. Yeah, that's fine. I don't really care if there's PvP. If I'm being honest, like, I don't even like most shooter games. Like, the only shooter games I genuinely like is, like, Fortnite, Doom, and, of course, Splatoon. But, yeah. Talking about a straight flush. Yeah, I plan to play it. I'll probably play it like. Oh wait, this is. Oh, chat, hold up. Oh, fuck me, dude. This would have been so good to synergize with my entire. Alright, we good. Start with 0 discards. Fuck me, I guess. Dude, now imagine this. A roguelike, Doom-like shooter. Oh my god, this vampires can be insane. This is basically Supernova. Alright. I want to keep my... Is that really a thing? But yeah, no. This run's dead, I think. Unless if I'm God. Oh, barely made it. I see. Oh, there's Supernova. But yeah. I don't know, dude. I just don't know what to do. But yeah, that's what I kind of want to talk about. I'll still stick around for Splatoon for a bit longer, but not much longer. is kind of like the idea that I have. I actually really fuck around with Guilty Gear Strive, and I know Hilda does too. Honestly, no, Chad, you want to know what I really like? Unironically, I'll tell you my 3 favorite genres of all time. Not in order. Fighters, platforms, and RPGs. Those are my absolute 3 favorites. Abso-fucking-lutely, chat. Those are easily my favorites. Oh yeah, sweat that. But now I'll still be known as, you know, actually never mind. I was gonna say I'll still be known as ZipSweet, but I kind of felt like that was obvious. But yeah, no, I want to like move on from other. I want to find out what I like. Yeah, no, like for example, I'm a huge fan of Mortal Kombat, and I probably would stick to that if I'm being honest. And I still am, by the way. I just think the game's pretty fucking dead right now, if you ask me. I think the game is pretty much dead as of right now. I heard like rumors that are like make a resurgence, but like the player, I mean, where? Yeah, no, I think some fighting game communities are genuinely awesome, but some just suck ass. That's my take on it. I do need more spades. You can just say Smash. We should be used to be dead games right now. Yeah, Smash is kind of dead. It needs, like, Smash to me, if it's gonna be dead, then take games like, well, I guess Smash again. But like, so in order for Smash to stay relevant, it needs to constantly keep up the hype, especially throughout the beginning, and then throughout balance patch notes, and then DLC, and then whatever the meta shifts into. Like, if we had the perfect meta, I guarantee you, people will still be playing that shit. Or take another game like, I don't know. Take another game like, let's say Dragon Ball FighterZ, right? Like, that game had a really long life. And it's probably until, like, they stopped doing, like, a lot of DLC. Problem is Nintendo's successful. Yeah, that's true, sadly. No, I will say this. I think that the people who make those games are, like, genuinely invested into us, the players. I think, if you ask me, then I think that... I really do think that's not even the devs' fault. I think it's, like, the higher-ups' fault. Like, they're so neglectful of it. And to be fair, I don't blame them at all. Do I get this card? I might. I'm gonna. Actually, no. I'm gonna keep that. Oh, we get that otherwise. I admit. No. That's literally why I'm leaving the Smash community. Because of hacks and suicide. Like, I won't lie. The pedophile allegations. Like, 20 plus people came out to be pedophiles in, like, one day. From that one fucking situation back in 2020, 2021. And that kind of haunted me. I almost left the community because of that. When I was thinking about the Switch, it was like, I'm willing to get it. Mario Kart World and Bonanza looks awesome, but there's someone called the Switch 2 social status my... And I get that. I'm getting the Switch 2 regardless. I've saved up over $600 just to get that. Just for the Switch 2 alone. Just for this moment. So Yeah. Know what I'm saying? I also have 500 in storage. It's just like we're living some time where 500 for emergencies is probably better. Real. No, I'm saying fuck Switch 2 for right now. At least 450s upwards. Yeah, no, I think that I think the system pricing is fine. Oh my god, that's get the fuck out. I need this. Oh my god, this would synergize with everything up here. I'm so sad. This shit sucks. This shit actually sucks, dude. I broke my arrow. This sucks. No, I'm taking a screenshot. Actually, no, I'll take a photo. That's even better. Problem is, you can imagine the communities at the... Yeah. Yeah. No, I get that. Not to mention, even though it has like 80 something. Yeah, the games are apparently massive, but like... I don't think that justifies the price still. I think if you ask me, $70 benchmark is fine and reasonable. In USD, by the way. Yeah, the game prices and the accessories are the problem. I agree. I also just realized I nerfed myself by accident. Oopsies, but I'll be fine, right? Yep. Yeah, the game's pricing is really the only problem, all things considered. No, I plan to get here. My plan for it is that I want to get the Switch. I'm gonna get the Switch 2 Mario Kart bundle and then the Pro controller itself, and then my girlfriend and I plan to stream it together. So that'll be fun. Real 2K. Yeah. No, I think if Nintendo's gonna sell $80 games, and there needs to be a compromise where like all DLC is gonna be free. Like genuinely, that's like the only way I can see it. Because like take Mario Kart 8 Deluxe as an example, right? 8 Deluxe was a $60 game, but with it, you can pwn up an extra $25 to get to add in like God only knows what, 48 tracks and like some new characters. In total, that's like $85. Sure, that's fine, because they added a fuck ton. I imagine Nintendo's like doing like a similar process here, where it's like, okay, we'll charge this much for a game, but we're not going to include any DLC into the game itself. Which, you know what? I say to that, fair enough. If that's the mindset they're going with. What I hate about the games and the upgrade packs is just straight BS. Yeah, I don't think they should be charged. In my opinion, there's a lot of things that should not just be charged in general. Like, I don't think that upgrade pack should be paid. I don't even think that online play should be paid. I really don't think so. want spades, not clubs, you asshole. I guess that's what I'll do. Whether I get ZI Switch 2 edition is 50-50. A Pokemon game looking good. Yeah. I just hope that I hope that they actually didn't. I'm gonna be honest. I don't care about the graphics itself. I only really care about if the game's actually good and it's not buggy as hell, like Scarlet and Violet. If Pokemon didn't rush their games, I'd probably be much as a fan. I probably would have made Pokemon content a long time ago instead. But I get what you mean. Oh. Arceus is good, so I'll trust it. Yeah, no, me too. I think the area they're playing in though is like kind of lame. I'm glad Kyle's is back, but like at the same time, like they could have chose to make. They could have done more than just done Lumio City. I guess is like the best way to put it. I don't know. I'm mixed with it. Have you thought about ARMS? No, because ARMS is dead to me. I just don't care for ARMS. Simple as that. Fuck me, I guess. Rip run, Lamau. Yeah, chat, this is where my run dies. Say goodbye to it. Bye bye. I don't know why, but I fell in love with the Arceus way more than I should. It's my second title under Black White 2. Nah, it's valid. It's a really good game. Ah, that hurts. This hurts. I had a pretty good run going. But it is what it is. Yeah, this run's kind of fucked. Unless if I can like really clutch out here, which is possible. I want to make that clear. It is 100% possible. I might as well get rid of these. Yeah, because I'm not gonna get a. I think it's possible, but it'll be really close. Yeah, rip. I wasn't lucky. Anyways, I gotta go. My experience better start. See y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, I think this run's dead. Unfortunate. Okay. But yeah, no, the idea is, as I said, just kind of like, I plan to like make ZipToon an open source mod pack for people to experiment with their own and make their own mod packs. Basically opening up floodgates for people to get in. Just like be creative with their own shit. And you know, it saves them a lot of time too for like making their own resources like we did. As the only thing I ask though is that they at least credit the original team behind ZipToon if they're gonna use their own shit. If they're gonna use our mod pack for their own type of shit. That's like the only thing I ask. Give us the burst missile version. I might. I'm not gonna lie. I think I already deleted that. Burst missile, burst bomb and tenta missiles. Dude, I never want to say that. I don't ever want to say those two words again. Never in a million years. Guess this. Either as the caster crew or address us by every member who has worked on it. or everyone that's involved with the mod pack itself. So all the members, or you can address us as the caster crew. I don't know if I'm wording things rightly or not. How much money would you take to put first That's a good question. I don't know how much money would you take to put Burst Booyah Bucket into the main pack? Buy me the Switch 2 case and I'll include that. It's like 40 bucks though in USD. Actually, yeah, no, just if you buy me that, then I'll do it. I didn't say it'd be cheap. Considering. Alright, cool. Permanently gain 1 discard. I like you. Okay. But yeah. I don't know. I want to find a game I can invest into still. Not Balatro though. I feel like Balatro. I don't know if I want to do Balatro or not. I don't take the game seriously at all. Okay. Alright. These kind of suck. Whatever. What was it? Clubs? Spades? Club. But yeah. Decisions. Become a Minecraft. No, I'm not being a pedophile. I don't touch kids. Plus, I don't. Jokes aside, though, like I do like Minecraft. I just don't care for it as much. I like the game a lot, though. Like, everyone will always have like a Minecraft phase for like 2 weeks and dip. I got lucky. Yeah. Nah, I agree, Adrian. Again? Yeah, no. I want, in the meantime, though, as well as, like, I also want to make, like, those few last ideas for the mod pack, for the videos about Splatoon and whatnot. And then, yeah. It's just a big bag right now. you do? I don't want to do a sitcom though, especially one that lasts for 4 hours. Oh, this has been doing nothing to that. Bye. Full house. Please? Thank you. Goodbye. I had a joke since maybe 2018 if I were to do a gen video. Yeah, no, I get that. That's fine. Supernova, my goat. Come on. Thank you. Alright. Hello, Mr. Blue Charo. Bro. Okay. Guess this. Okay. I'm gonna be a bit greedy here. What's the name of ZipToon, by the way? Basically, I'm saying, basically is that the trailer isn't done, and the mod pack itself is pretty much done. Hello, Smoogle. But basically, what I was saying earlier is that ZipToon has been done since March 27th, like completely, except for like a few stage reworks that we still want to do, or like include more soundtracks. In general and whatnot, but a lot of us got caught up with busy shit. And yeah. And I'm just not sure to just like handle the trailer differently or not now, or just like pretty much upload everything we have except, and then just like compile everything into like one YouTube video about everything. And then as well as like I plan to leave and like ditch Splatoon as a whole. Same thing with Smash. I've already done so with Smash, but I still want to like not be involved with Splatoon anymore, just because there's a lot of people who make me uncomfortable in Splatoon. But I'm not ditching exactly yet, but later down this year that I plan to, after I find a game that I enjoy. But the reason why I'm leaving Splatoon again is just a lot of people make me uncomfortable at the moment. Which is like a game I can always go back to. That's really good early on, actually. That's a free 14 mold, so I guess I'll take it. Similar thing with me too, I probably wouldn't be active as next year due to IRL stuff happening. Yeah, understandable. But I just kind of want to like step away with Splatoon. Again, just because there's a lot of people in my community that just makes me really, really uncomfortable, and I don't want to disclose it right now. Mine. Alright. Okay. cards or something. Do we have a Balatro? Yeah. It's a pretty fun game. La 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 la. Oh, fun. Good things early on, though. Okay. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't have been greedy. Oh, rip. Rip, run. Ooh, give me. I'm gonna save my money for that. Blink voucher. Exactly 600. when this run dies, I'll probably end stream because I already talked about everything I wanted to, I guess. Well, pretty much almost everything, but that's the gist of it. If you missed out what I said earlier, go back to this VOD and just gonna rewind to like to the earliest or early-ish, middle-ish part. And then yeah. This run is it actually. Pretty confident about that. Oh, by 2! By literally 2! That's rough. That's super rough. But yeah, no, that's what I want to talk about. In summary, let's see here. Mod pack's been done. It's just that we've not implemented all the music in the game yet, nor are they done. The trailer's not done. We still have some stage reworks to do. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I also plan to step away from Splatoon pretty much like indefinitely, because there's a lot of people in the Splatoon community who just kind of just try to make me feel uncomfortable as of right now. But and then as I also plan, or I've already done it, but I also just plan to permanently step away from like other, or I also just plan to step away from Smash permanently too, because I mean I already almost like stopped playing Smash entirely because of the Smash allegations from like 2020 or 2021, whenever it happened. I think it was 2020. But like when that one day was like 20 plus people came out as like pedophiles and whatnot. No, that almost tore me apart. And then because of Hax's suicide, kind of just like made me stay away. That just kind of sealed it for me. Plus, it also, for the matter of the fact, it's just like Smash Ultimate just kind of sucks right now. If anything, the game's super unbalanced. It's not unbalanced, just like it feels so outdated is more like the word. But I also want to find a new game where I can like focus my attention to, and like I still plan to like finish the mod pack if we're even able to, and have the mod pack as an open source so people can make their own shit based off it. And the only thing I ask is that people credit us for where they got their source of the mod pack from, is like the only thing. Credit us the Zipcaster crew. And I also want to make a few Final Splatoon videos before I permanently dip, or not like focus on Splatoon as much anymore. But yeah, no, thank you for those who let me ramble on and let me yap and listen to what I had to say. And with that out of the way, I'll see you guys next time. Stay